got lots of Subarus here. So this is Subiefest California 2022, and I'm going to be doing the Autocross today, and all these other cars are also doing the Autocross. Right now I got my car ready, so I'm just going to go and walk the track one more time. Have you seen my last Subiefest video? The Autocross was in a parking lot and it was very gravelly and not so good for that stuff. So we're going to, this year it's on an oval, but there are some issues I've noticed with it, but it's not gravelly, so it should be better in that area. Starting line's here, beams right here, cut left, and then kind of go around the wall over here. So you come around the wall, then you cut in at this cone right here, and then come down into this transfer, which is not too bad. So I'll probably scrape tires right here, but I shouldn't scrape anything else. So between these two cones, then come into here, and then hard on the brakes, pitch it in here, hug this cones out here, and then it's probably best to make this turn as wide as you can. So I'm probably gonna hug it on this edge right here and then kind of pitch it in at the last second, and then I can probably straight line this instead of slaloming it, because you got to go to the left of that cone, to the right of that cone, between those cones. So should be able to keep it straight here. And this section's not too bad as far as terrain goes. There's a little bit of painted surfaces, so it might get a little slick, but I'm definitely gonna take it easy on the first couple laps probably. So now between these two cones, and you come up here, and this is the part that I'm worried about, and I might have to slow down a lot and sacrifice some time here because I don't want to scrape my header. But the transfer coming out of here is pretty bad. There's you can see that there's quite a dip. Then come up here between these cones, and this track's a little banked too. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but there's a slight bank to it, so it should be pretty nice. You have to go to the inside of that cone and then aim for those cones. So probably pitch it in right here, kind of slow down a bunch just to make this transfer not as bad. But this transfer from the bank to the flat is pretty gnarly. Hopefully I don't scrape on it. That's what I'm worried about. And then through these cones, through here, and then another hard transfer right here, and then straight through the finishing beams.
brakes off. I'll try and walk you through it. So I think you're getting lost right here.
Yeah.
See, there's a little bit of a left and then back right. Then we go up the hill and around. So just go slow enough that you can see it, and then you can just keep going faster after. I'm gonna get my seatbelt on.
Okay.
Want you to have a good time, but want you to get some recorded times.
Okay. Go for it.
Straight out a little bit. Come in. Look ahead. 3. There you go. Straight through. Tight. Good.
So that was Subiefest 2022. All in all, I had a good time. For once, I actually felt like the car was good and that I was not performing the best. Definitely not a performance I'm proud of, but I'm glad that the car seems to be, you know, close to getting sorted, and it had a lot more potential than I was able to give it. I think it just comes down to a little bit of seat time. Since I put the big turbo on the car, I haven't had a lot of seat time in it as far as like driving this kind of technical stuff, because you could put, you know, tons of power into a car and drive it on, you know, a normal road, straight line, drag racing, and it's not the same as having to actually, you know, turn the car and use the power in that manner. So I definitely need more practice in that sense, because it's just something I'm not used to yet. So I did not do the car justice in this this instance. So that part I'm taking responsibility for. The performance was on me, not on the car. The car did fine. I'm just not a skilled enough driver at this point to use all that power in that manner. So that being said, I'm also sort of a cautious driver, so I can't just go out there and go full send, especially if I don't know how the car is going to handle. And this year's Subiefest, it was, I don't know, the whole autocross thing, it seemed really rushed versus before. When I did it, it was it wasn't so much on a time frame. It was like go out, have fun, and we got I think the first time I did Subiefest Autocross in 2020 or 2019, one of those, it was we got to do tons of runs. It was like probably 12 to 15 runs. This one, it was 6, and that was it. So I didn't have much time to learn the track, and as you've seen, I got lost a couple times. So I didn't really have time to feel out the car on the track or learn the track, and that just made it kind of difficult to get a good time. I kind of like the setup more of, you know, more laps, and, you know, it gives you time to, you know, work things out and figure out how you're going to, you know, change things. Like, oh, this corner didn't work when I did this, let me try this. I don't think this event was a good enough setup for me to, you know, figure the car out. So I should probably start doing more autocross events and learn the car a little bit better, and that should help me perform better in the future. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like down below. If you have any questions for me, put them down in the comments below. And if you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.